Drinking a German beer with a Cuban cigar.
Hey guys, this is Seth from Petred and welcome to a brand new video. And this is episode 7 of my F1 2013 career mode with Daniel Ryder, and those were just sort of practice results, and this is the end of my lap in Q1, and you can see we are already fastest, but we go even faster, and that was a great lap. And here are the results of Q1, and here are the results of Q2, and just to let you know, Sebastian Vettel has got a 10-place grid penalty. And now, this is my lap in Q3. So, coming to the first corner, second gear, and then first gear late into the second corner. And now, you really need to get good acceleration there. You can easily spin up the tyres. And now we're going to third gear, fourth, fifth up right now. And out to the first sector split, we are a 10th up on Rosberg's pole time. And now coming around here, you can easily spin up tyres at any point coming out of any of these corners, but you need to be as fast as possible, and this is a very low high speed track, and going through there you can make a mistake and easy to spin up the tyres coming out of those corners. And now we're coming up here to the hairpin and up to the second sector split. We're now about 3/10 down, but it's still okay. We can still make it up in this sector, and easy to spin up the tyres out the hairpin there. And now we're using some of our curves down here, and now you open the DRS, we're up into 7th gear, and we max out the rev limiter now. And now we go down to 3rd gear, and through the final chicane we tap the barrier, open the DRS, and use the rest of our curves on the run to the line, and we get into 2nd place. So we qualify 2nd for the race. And Sebastian Vettel was 3rd, so he would start down in 13th. But if you look, we were 5,000th of a second off from Nico Rosberg. So, yep, not a bad start. Now what we need to do is just try and win the race, because we have qualified in the best position, and I think we are really back on form. So, yeah. Now let's get into the race. So, welcome to Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix, and yeah, this should be a good race. I'm really looking forward to this race, and this is the longest video of career mode I've ever done, but it's just because it was such an exciting race, and yeah, I was really enjoying it. And now just showing you the teammate challenge. At the moment we are losing to Kimi Räikkönen, unfortunately, and here's the race strategy. Starting on options, obviously, pitting on lap 7 for the primes, and then up 21 and up for another set of primes, and we're going normal fuel strategy for today, and 2nd place. And here's the setup, and this is Tim at my Duke setup. I think the brakes were a bit messed up though, but still, nevertheless, it is a fantastic setup. And let's go out onto the now let's go out onto the grid. So this race should be a really good race. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just really looking forward to commentating over this race, because it is such an exciting race, and if I could get anybody else to commentate over my races, I would not give them this one, because this one is just, I wouldn't want to miss the opportunity to commentate over this race. So there's Nico Rosberg on pole, and myself in 2nd, and my teammate Kimi Räikkönen in 6th, and Sebastian Vettel is starting well down in 13th place. So now we're on the grid, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 red lights. lights out and away we go. We get a decent start. We are maintaining track position and coming up into the first corner. Now we use a little bit of our curves, braking, and we are right on the attack on Rosberg, and we stick our hand up, and we are up into the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix. So this is good. Now onto lap 3. We have been taking it a little bit cautiously. We've been taking it a little bit cautious because we don't want to make any mistakes, and we don't want to crash out or anything like that. So we just want to keep it. So we just want to keep this race lead in our hands. We just don't want to make any mistakes. So we've been taking it cautious, because if you make a because it's easy to spin up the tyres, make a mistake. As we make a mistake there and get caught up on the curb, and at this stage I can hear Nico Rosberg coming up, and there he is, and we're braking into first gear. We lock up on the right front, and that puts Nico Rosberg in the lead, and now we put it up into the rich mix to try and catch some time. He has DRS, I don't, and now we've used the rest of our curves, and we are amazingly catching Rosberg even though he has the DRS. And now all we need to do here is brake and get a nice exit out of the final chicane, which we do, missing the World Champions. Nico Rosberg makes a little mistake through there, and now we go up into the first corner and we give Rosberg a tap, and now we are going around the outside, and now we need the best traction. Who has a better traction? And it seems like Rosberg's ahead of us at the moment, but we use curves, and then amazingly we get around Rosberg there, and we're back into the lead. And I really wish that I recorded the replay there, but I didn't, and I paused it, then realised that the replay wouldn't go far back enough. But then we spin up the tyres out there, and that puts Rosberg right back through. So now we go back up to the rich mix. I think it's around about now. Yes, here it is. And now we got the inside, and I really am annoyed that I didn't get that in there. And now I thought after that, right, no more hanging about. I'm not going to take it here. I'm just going to go for it, because I really can't afford to lose this win. I need this win. And now onto lap 7. As I said, we just went for it, and we were just setting fastest lap after fastest lap. And now onto lap 7, I'm coming in for our first pit stop. And I love this pit entry because you can just go flat out, and then you just head straight into the pits. And now we're in for our first pit stop, and that's prime tyres going on the car. And we were held for, I think it was Hamilton or Rosberg there. We were held for a Mercedes, that's all I know. And we rejoin, and now going up to back to the standard mix, and I believe we rejoin in 5th, and we rejoin in 5th place. And yep. So we're in 5th place and fresh tyres. Now on lap 21, you didn't miss anything. We just regained the lead, and we set even faster laps. And now we come back in for our final pit stop, and the final set of prime tyres to go on to the car. And yes, there we are. Now if you look, we come out and we rejoin in 2nd place, and so Webb's in front of us. But that shouldn't be for too long because he hasn't made a pit stop. So yeah, now lap 22, we just need to carry on and regain the lead again. And now here, lap 24, we are in the lead, and we brake, go into first gear, and we apparently cut a corner again, so we get a penalty. Okay, I don't see how, because really that was quite alright. I mean, we were so quite close to the racing line, and then there, I admit, we do cut a corner and we get another penalty. So that's just outrageous, but now we have to take them, otherwise we'll be disqualified. There's still 10 laps left in this race to go, and yeah. So now we are coming in on lap 25 for our first first drive-through penalty, and Kyle's gone past, I believe, but Kyle went past there, and then Webber passes us, so we're down into 2nd place right about now. And yeah, but we're not that far off, so I believe we can catch Webber, but we have to take another drive-through penalty, and by that time we hadn't caught Mark Webber. And now we're coming in for our final pit stop, and for our final drive-through penalty. And at this point I am going to stop commentating, and because we are 9 seconds behind Mark Webber. So Let's go and catch him, shall we? So guys, you saw the end there, and I think that proves that we are truly back on form, and I can't wait to get out the next race, and I'll be bringing out a race preview next time for you guys. But right now I would like you to please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new to my channel for F1 content. You can follow me on Twitter at F1HeadPetrol. I will leave a link to that down in the description. But for now, this has been F1Petrol, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.